WretchedJungle was another infamous hacker known on Alamo Jam Classic a couple of years ago for hacking people around the community out of all of their rare items. For seemingly someone that came out of nowhere, suddenly became as popular as most influencers in the community because of the amount of people they hacked in such a short amount of time. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the unsolved mystery of WretchedJungle. So first of all, the complete timeline of the hacking taken place by WretchedJungle, who exactly was WretchedJungle or who was responsible behind this alias, and also the possibility of them returning on Alamo Jam nowadays. First here, let's get into the timeline of the WretchedJungle hackings. Now, this was dubbed as the repeat by most community members due to it taking place a year after the apparent hackings taken place by fman122. However, this all began on April 11th and then did span out onto April 12th. It began with Wootmoo being hacked at 8:30 p.m. and then following a 30 minutes, Wisteria Moon was then hacked. Following another 30 minutes, Alamo Jam actually went down for maintenance to try solve this issue of people being hacked. It then went up again at 30 minutes afterwards, and Julian 2 was then banned, apparently by the hacker. Then a full 12 hours later, Wootmoo was actually hacked for the second time. Then 2 hours after that, Kosho or Bepper was hacked, and 30 minutes after that, WretchedJungle was then banned on Alamo Jam. It's important to note these are the only known people that were confirmed to actually be hacked by WretchedJungle. Anybody else claiming that they were hacked by WretchedJungle is most likely lying. The person behind this seemingly was only targeting people that were known in the community or were actually rare. But knowing after all of the people they actually hacked, we get screenshots taken back in 2015 like this, with headdresses and tantikis, which were some of the rarest items in the game back then, being displayed on WretchedJungle's trade list. So it was obvious that they were known to do this, and they were actually the person that hacked all of these people. Next up, we're going to be talking about who was WretchedJungle, or who was actually responsible for this. Now, the most popular theory in the community by far over the last couple years of WretchedJungle being known was that Mighty Squad was behind it. This was a group full of kids that claimed to actually be WretchedJungle and started uploading YouTube videos claiming to actually be WretchedJungle, threatening to hack other people in the community as well. They also ran dislike bots on other people like Bepper's videos about WretchedJungle to make it seem like they were actually WretchedJungle. However, this was never confirmed if they actually were WretchedJungle. There was no evidence to suggest that they were or confirmed to be WretchedJungle other than them just claiming to be it, obviously. Another popular theory is that it was actually F-Man that was WretchedJungle, just under a different alias, and that's just because of the signature look WretchedJungle went up by. A lot of people saw comparisons between the two and suggested that they might be the same person. And again, there is nothing to suggest that this is true or confirmed to be true at all, and is just a rumor, of course. Also important to note that people that pretend to be WretchedJungle around the community with variations of the username of WretchedJungle or use his signature look to try scare people are obviously not WretchedJungle as well. The person who exactly was behind WretchedJungle or who exactly WretchedJungle was is still unknown to this day, unfortunately. Finishing us off here, the possibility of WretchedJungle actually returning to Alamo Jam. This is quite similar to the rumor of F-Man actually returning, however, this is definitely not going to happen. I presume people suggest that he might return due to the popular rumor of F-Man and WretchedJungle being the same person, and the hacks were 1 year in between each other. However, if it was going to be like a reoccurring thing, I imagine they would have hacked Alamo Jam in 2016 as well. I also do want to add that Mighty Squad claimed to be WretchedJungle, however, they also threatened other people, but didn't obviously live up to those threats. They, I believe, said they were going to hack Alamo Jam in March of 2016, however, that never happened, further suggesting that they're not WretchedJungle. However, in my personal opinion, I believe WretchedJungle was just some other person from outside of the community that might have just wanted to ruffle the feathers of the community, and once they actually did that, they just left completely. However, as I said prior, the The exact identity of who was behind WretchedJungle is still unknown and leaves us with the unsolved mystery of WretchedJungle.